Are you concerned that the wrong signals are being sent to Russia?
I would be concerned if we looked away from Russian interference in our election. I would be concerned if a country that just lopped off part of a neighbor got to keep that, because I think it would unleash dynamics around the globe that we can't even predict. And I would certainly be concerned if we thought that violating human rights, murdering opposition politicians and journalists, and some of the tactics that Putin has used internally, that would make for a reliable partnership over time.
Samantha Power, the journalist turned diplomat, does not have kind words for Russia and does not appear to trust them. But tonight, the woman who is often seen sparring with her Russian counterpart in the Security Council tells CNN she believes the U.S. does need to sit down with Moscow, and she concedes President-elect Trump does have an opportunity to improve ties.
We should not do so from the standpoint of weakness or the desire somehow obsequiously to kind of give Russia a bunch of things, notwithstanding everything they've done over the last few years. We're not going to cooperate on terms if the terms are that you get to steal part of a neighbor, or that you get to back a regime that gasses its own people. I mean, those are not the terms of compromise. Those are the terms of appeasement, and they're not going to make anybody more secure.
Power did suggest she has concerns about Mr. Trump's plan for the United Nations. After his failed attempt to derail last month's UN vote condemning Israeli settlements, Trump tweeted, "The UN had great potential, but now it's just a club for people to get together, talk, and have a good time. So sad." Now the president-elect is working with members of Congress to defund the UN.
We need to remember that we are America. When we step away from leading on the global stage, the people who take our place are not people we want leading the world. And
like who?
There would be nobody who would be happier about that than Russia and China.
In her final days, Power set up a post-government Twitter account, telling her followers, "When Donald Trump enters the Oval, follow me. We are not going gently into the night."
What does that mean?
What we want to do is make the case, as we have throughout the transition, for why sustaining some of the investments we've made is extremely important for our national security. We are not going to stand on the sidelines, I think, when we see things that are making the world safer under challenge, but by the same token, we'll be the first to cheer if we see things that are making the world better.